Life. What a precious gift, like boobs or rockets. And if you've watched this DVD and paid close attention, you'll know how to look after yours. Your life, that is. What if something happens to the dead? What if they walk the earth once more? What are you going to do if a ship full of dead people comes in and starts eating up the town? Who's thought about it? Well, me, of course. Think of me as your Uber-Leutnant of the undead. I'm Nick Frost, and this is Danger 50,000.
Zombies, 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 air brain, human brain.
Ching, 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 ching.
Howdy. The first recorded zombie attack was 2,000 years ago, back in old ding China.
Zombies are people who die, but then reanimate to be unpeople.
But they are scary, and that too.
The undead just love the taste of raw human flesh. They really can't get enough of it. They gobble it down like man sushi or mushi. Look, some mushi. Cheers. An undead is roughly as intelligent. That's quite a heavy, thick 2-year-old baby.
Me want bake. My dad got tattoos on his fingers.
Oh, gosh, a plague of living corpses. It's laughable. Or is it? What if a zombie comes knocking on your door, threatening to eat you and your whole family? What are you going to do? Who's going to save you? Where's the bird that this feather belongs to?
Doctor?
Hey! Hey!
Sorry, mate, I was miles away.
Fair enough.
I was dreaming.
Do you want to walk?
Let's walk and talk.
Let's walk.
Okay.
When I Googled the name zombies
I see.
onto my personal computer at home, time and time again, the same name would flash up.
Right.
Do you know what that name was?
Is it that Paris Hilton?
No.
Oh.
The name was Dr. Russell Fell.
Me?
Now, you're from the Canberra Institute of Zombie Dynamics.
That I am?
I'm hearing more and more about zombies. What the hell is a zombie?
I'll tell you, mate. A zombie is basically a fella that's carked, very much like your own Lady Di, with the sole
Who's dead?
intention...
Someone who's dead?
Yeah, that's a term we use back home. It's come back with the sole intention of having your nads for breakfast. He wants to eat you from the guts up.
Right.
Completely and utterly. Now, let me tell you something about a zombie. We're basically talking about a reanimated corpse. A very slow, often rotting, very inept creature, which if it bites you, I'm not going to mince my words, you're fucked.
I would die.
You would die. Eventually what would happen is you'd feel a little bit crook, you'd get a bit sweaty.
Crook is
Ill or sick. You'd get sweaty, then you'd die, you'd pass away. Half an hour or so later, you'd come back to life as one of the living dead. Then you're just another problem for me. I would shoot you in the head.
Well, thanks. That's right. So,
Got to be a realist in this situation, Nick.
so these people, are they people still?
No. The first zombie I ever shot was my Uncle Doug. Now, I was out on...
Doug Fell?
No, Doug Eckhart. It was my mum's brother. I was back at the sheep station in about '94. Bambara sheep station, you know it. And suddenly, round the corner, comes Uncle Doug.
But,
right?
sorry, Russ, how did you know what was man and what was zombie?
Okay, often a common problem. Zombies are basically dead, so they're rotting. They're falling apart. They look really, really bad. Uncle Doug, particularly, had one arm and his chin was missing, so I could tell something was wrong.
Right.
I wasn't sure at first. I was thinking, he looks different. but then he would often, you know, he dressed up a lot.
What up with Unky Doug?
I picked up my weapon, which is basically just a shotgun I use for around the sheep station. I took aim, I said, Doug, stop. Identify yourself. If you are a zombie, don't say anything or just moan.
Let's work it through. Do
Okay.
to me what you did.
You're
I'll be Doug.
Right. Doug, speak to me. Say something. If you don't say something, I'm going to shoot you. Doug, speak. Sorry.
And that was Doug.
End of story.
So,
Then I realised there'd been an outbreak just north of the Wollongong Bridge. A whole load of shit had kicked off in the town. About 30 or 40 zombies in there. Uncle Doug was there buying some magazines or something. Coming back, bitten, dead, back up, zombie. And that's how I got into the business I'm in now.
which is
Zombie killing.
zombie killing. Now,
Study.
if I had a problem with one or multiple undead targets,
Keep talking.
how would I deal with that?
Well, Nick, why don't you let me show you?
Russell, thank you very much. Now, Dr. Felt, we have been pushed back to what looks like a Western house, a cowboy house. We know there is a core of zombies in the area. What's going on? What are we to do?
Okay, first thing is don't panic. Panic is a killer, okay? Don't start running around like a drongo shouting, help zombies, that's not going to help you. It's going to make them come closer to you. First thing they'll do, they'll turn. Moaning, you got it, dribbling. They got the bloodlust, they'll come after you. They're basically, if they can hear you, they will find you, so don't make any noise.
And is that one of the keys? Are they drawn by noise?
Basically noise, there's nothing remarkable about them in terms of their sense of smell, their sight. They're dead. Their functions aren't working entirely. They can hear, though.
I've heard that they can smell blood and organs within a human body.
It's a myth. No, they can't. They're not magic. They're not supernatural. They're just dead folk. Don't start shouting. Don't go, hey, like that, because they'll find you. That's when they get you. If they do, if they recognise where you are, get indoors. Straight indoors. Get inside. Somewhere you can barricade yourself in. Somewhere where you've got supplies. You've got some media. You can keep your eye on what's going on.
Media, radio,
Television.
film.
Films, some DVDs, a PlayStation, whatever.
Yeah.
That's what you've got to do. Get indoors straight away.
Because you could be in there for quite a while.
You could be in there for a long time, depending on the size of the outbreak.
So the two words that I'm thinking of, siege mentality.
Okay, good. I was going to say, I thought you were thinking of pebbles and dogs.
And dog. Well, yeah.
It's an easy mistake to make, isn't it?
Now, I am not an intelligent man. I'm not an intelligent man. Often, you know, when I'm using a screwdriver, lefty-loosey, righty-tighty, that's how I remember things. I need... Russ? Dr. Russell Fell? Dr. Russell Fell.
Yes?
I need an angle.
Okay.
I
know what you're saying. You need a mnemonic device to help you remember what to do, because when you panic, your brain goes to mush.
Bang.
Who am I? You know, Mary Queen of Scots? I don't know. And then you forget what to do. Bitten, dead. You need a rhyme to help you remember. Okay.
Yeah.
Zombies in your decks. Don't be an idiot. It's not a great start. But it gets better.
Mm-hmm.
Run low. No, sorry. Run slow, talk low. That's it.
Right.
Don't get it messed up.
So what you're doing is you're...
Keep quiet. Don't make them do that. So they don't hear you.
If they hear you, you're in
They
trouble.
don't sense you're human. The other one thing is, I'm in the open, no, which rhymes with the first part.
Right.
And the last part is,
Right.
get inside. I haven't thought that through, it doesn't
Right.
rhyme. But you can think about it, you know it. The other one is, don't be lunch, you silly c***. I think that sums it all up, doesn't it? Let's recap very quickly. Don't make noise, don't panic, get inside, barricade yourself in, okay?
Well, Russell.
Mm-hmm.
Russell Fell.
Yes?
Dr. Russell Fell.
What?
From the Canberra Institute.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
My
I've had a
pleasure.
great time.
Well, it's been great being
I'm
with
off
you.
in.
Okay.
Cheers, mate.
Stop! Zombie time. Come back. I've got a little task for you to carry out, if you will. I brought some friends of me today. In my truck, round the back, I've got 4 zombies, okay? I'm going to release them into the wild, yeah? I'm going to put you out there in a field situation. You're going to have to take